President Bush opens up in his new memoir about that famous moment when West said George Bush doesn't care about black people. It's something I asked President Bush about when we sat down recently in Texas.
I didn't appreciate it then, and I don't appreciate it now. It's one thing to say, I don't appreciate the way he's handled his business. It's another thing to say this man's a racist. I resent it. It's not true. And it was one of the most disgusting moments of my presidency.
Here's a two-term president who ran the country during Katrina, 9/11, wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, and the financial meltdown. And he's pointing the finger at Kanye West and that incident as the worst moment in his presidency. I asked Kanye West to respond to President Bush's remarks.
As far as it being the worst moment of his presidency, I can't really speak to that, but as his take, his explanation, I completely agree with and I empathize with totally. And I felt like that the entire time.
Oh, really?
That, I was being, hailed as a hero and everyone saying, yo, I'm so happy you said that, and I didn't like you before, but now I like you because you said this, and you just sit there and in your heart as a person that I empathize with the idea of being pegged as a racist.
I appreciate that.
It's the real thing going on. This is, what I'm saying? I want to give it the exact perfect wording, because everything that I say gets taken and drawn into headlines. And
I appreciate that.
I came here to say that I made mistakes, that I've grown as a person, and that it's not as easy as boxing someone into a villain role or into a race role.
Nobody wants to be called a racist if in your heart you believe in equality of race.
Yeah.
I didn't, I'm not a hater. I didn't hate Kanye West.
Can we be quiet for a second?
Sorry.
There was nothing improper about it, nothing unusual about it whatsoever. And we should mention that President Bush was here on Wednesday. He said he appreciated West's apology. So that's what all the hubbub is about.
Okay.
Right there.
Doesn't seem like much, but...
And we look forward to Kanye's return for a special live concert on the Plaza Friday, November 26th. That is the day after Thanksgiving.